I'm doing an intro and an audio check at the same time. Today we'll be taking a look at EA and Danger Close's newest game, Medal of Honor. Yeah, just Medal of Honor. No numbers. This is because they're rebooting the series and placing us in a whole new war front. Yep, no more World War scenarios. Today, it's the War on Terror. And it's actually the War on Terror. Unlike many other games where they're based in fictional plots, Medal of Honor went out and actually did its homework, interviewing Tier 1 operators, who are sort of the soldiers who are first on scene, and basing the game off of their experiences. And it sort of gives it a more realistic and unique feel to the main game. And I have to make that distinction, because the main game is very different from the multiplayer. And, well, this is because they are basically different games. The main game was built by the Unreal Engine 3, whereas the multiplayer was built using Frostbite 2.0, the same engine used to build the last Battlefield game. And you didn't catch any of that. You don't even, no, nothing? Okay. Alright, back to the main game. The game was fairly interesting and kept me interested the entire way through. But was it long enough? Same color scheme as always, nation. White is sleep, blue is school, red is the game, and black is work. Let's go ahead and start this off on Tuesday. I only managed to play 30 minutes, but you know what? I said this was day one and I'm sticking to it. Wednesday, I managed to get a little more time in, an hour with the main game and 30 minutes with multiplayer. Moving on to Thursday, I only played for about 45 minutes on the main game and didn't so much touch the multiplayer. On Friday, you see that big chunk there? Yeah. Beat the main game at a total of 3 hours and 45 minutes. Didn't even play Saturday, returned it. It should be noted that all those little splotches on Friday were the multiplayer, and I did have a little bit of fun with it. Didn't even need to play it on that last day, so kind of a short main game, and multiplayer being pretty identical to other ones on the market. Where does this leave the game? In a red. I'm sorry, it's a great game and it brings a unique experience by actually having the cojones to say that it's taking place in the War on Terror. But this uniqueness in the main game with that sort of plot doesn't transfer over to the multiplayer. So, whereas the main game is short and the multiplayer is ununique, I have to say this game doesn't have enough content to justify the $60 price tag. That's about all I have to say today, nation. Later, gamers. I think I'm gonna go with take two, not this take. Take two. You listening to me, Adam, in the future, who's editing this? Camera's not focusing. That's not a good sign. Oh no.